What's good, YouTube and Twitch? We're live streaming right now, and sometimes things go down while we're live streaming. And right now, Invocation, the Invoked deck was sitting at a pretty good price overall. But in Shadows of Valhalla, we have one of the biggest updates to their description, in which they actually are saying, you know their names, but you dare not speak them. Draw to the light of a Trapzohedron. 3 new ancient entities emerge from the depths of eternity to exert their maddening influence over your duels. But those aren't the only strange things happening afoot. ALEISTER the Invoker resumes his experiments and gets a little more than he bargained for in Shadows in Valhalla. They say Shadows in Valhalla. Okay, so that's the set name now. I thought it was of. I could have sworn it was of. In addition to tournament mainstays like ALEISTER the Invoker, Invocation, and Invoked MECHABA, this booster set introduces a Link version of ALEISTER, gives duelists greater access to powerful spells and traps like Invocation, the Book of Law, and Omega Summon. What? Why are they so focused on stuff like Book of Law and Omega Summon? What? Oh, man. Greater access. So there's a search card for it, isn't it? That's the link, right? It can get to them. Okay, so hopefully these bolded cards aren't actually reprinted in the set just because he is. I would much rather see Magical Meltdown than something like Book of Law or Omega Summon. Please, and thanks. But that could be the next expensive card, as it isn't listed here. And I believe this is, yeah, this set size is 60 card, and they just announced a huge amount of reprints for it. And I'm guessing the bolded ones are in there, right? Like, that's typically what happens. And we have confirmation that a few of them, such as MECHABA and Invocation, right here. So I'd prefer the slots to be a little bit nicer than Book of Law and Omega Summon, but I guess they have some use with the Link monster. So prices right now, I told you guys to keep with the Ultimate Rare Invocation, because if anything happened, it will hold better value than the Secret. Secret's likely to start dropping here soon, but this set doesn't come out until August 17th. And Meltdown here at $4. This should be the interesting one to watch. Like, will people actually speculate in it being there, not being in there? I would certainly hope it ends up in there. And then MECHABA is $40. It's been going down slowly. It's received multiple waves of buyouts to where it peaked above 50 and came back down around this price. It's interesting. It is definitely, Omega Summon is searchable. Yeah, by the Link monster. Let's actually pull up the Invoked Link monster, shall we? Invoked Link monster. His name's ALEISTER too, right?
Could this be an indication to get Spellbook Knowledges?
Knowledge. That did get hit in the OCG. It should be interesting to see what the next ban list actually does to the Invoked then. This card's name becomes ALEISTER the Invoker while on the field or graveyard, making it great for fusion material, especially if you're going up through links. It takes 2 monsters with different types of attributes. If a fusion monster is fusion summoned, you can discard 1 card, and if you do, add 1 Invocation or the Book of Law from your deck to your hand. Well, spoiler, I think you are going to be getting Invocation rather than the Book of Law, usually, but it realistically does depend. I think a lot of people might not even choose to play Book of Law still. Isn't this like it lets it attack twice or something? Tribute an invoked monster, special summon. Oh, okay, yeah, basically it does. With a different original attribute. So you can, like, go MECHABA into Purgatrio, which is actually pretty cool, or Purgatrio into, like, MECHABA. So Book of Law has a lot more uses than that. I was just thinking of getting another attack for some reason, but it's definitely better than I was giving it credit for.
Yeah, there's, like, an OTK that we feel can, like, Meltdown and Hornibit anyway, so quite cool.
Oh, so we're already mixing the Sky Strikers in here and trying to break the deck, huh? Oh no.
Yeah, basically.
Oh no. I guess a lot of people don't even bother to play the monster of the Brandish Maiden / Sky Strikers. They've actually like just found ways to play the deck without her, so you really don't need to commit your normal summon to her. So that does seem to fit very well with this. If this face-up card and its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can add 1 Omega Summon from your deck to the hand. It has to be by opponents. I feel like you'll just continue linking up with this boy. And it's very easy to cheat, right? Since we still have 3 scapegoats for no good reason. Like, you can scapegoat, you can go into Link Karibo. It doesn't say not tokens, Link Karibo, and a scapegoat equals our mans here. Isn't that convenient? And then you can continue to link up with him, or like fusion summon while he's on the field, get another invocation, continue to go up, get 2 invoke. This definitely makes the deck a lot more powerful, and knowing that we were going to get him was going to really spike the invoked deck probably the moment it got announced. But in this way, people aren't wasting their money. So I actually have to give it to Konami. This kind of an announcement of a card is really, really healthy, because they announced not only the card is coming, but the supports are coming. I would have liked to have a chance to play Invoked for the WCQ with their Link Monster and kind of test it out, because it's been my mainstay competitive deck for a little bit. We get the Mech Knight Link 2 soon. I've been playing Invoked Mech Knight, so this card coming out with the announcement of Invocation and Mechaba, the 2 most expensive cards, is a huge relief, actually. Like, I can't remember the last time they actually announced an upcoming Legacy helping card, and then they also announced the reprints right away that were expensive, because we've let things get overhyped over time and time again. It happened with the Dark Structure deck, multiple cards that ended up reprinted. It happened, you know, it happens a lot, right? Like, where these buyouts get ridiculous. And it almost seems like they thought of the players when announcing it, and instead of just announcing the Link Monster, they actually announced that Invocation and Mechaba come with this. Now, it could be incentivized a little to get people to order more of this for pre-sales, maybe that's the core want of Konami to do this. But at the same time, I think that's not a bad thing. I think being more transparent and open with the cards that are in here is good, and this makes the set a lot more exciting overall. So no matter what intentions are behind it, this comes out, man, take our money, freaking August 17th. When do the Megatons come out? Isn't it like right after that?
It's thereabouts, I think. We have knowledge in it as well.
1 second. Megatons 2018, August 31st. Jeesh. Oh, man. You guys better start saving up. Not to deter from you guys supporting the House of Champs stream, but this is pretty crazy. Let's see here. I'm doing a video. I'll answer chat after this real quick, guys. Nothing's rude. This is pretty interesting. Actually, this question does pertain. Okay, I don't know if it's rude to call you John. Well, it's J-O-N. But how long do you think it will take for the Ninja cards to be announced? It's okay if you're wrong. I don't care. I'm sure you're a better judge. It'll probably be closer to the set release. Usually, like a couple weeks before a set release, Konami starts putting up articles of cards they'll work together with and that sort of stuff. So if you're looking forward to the ninjas out of here, actually I am too. You'll be waiting for just a second, but guys, this is almost exactly how to do it. I'm pretty happy with it. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about the Invoked being in a set that already sold itself with the Valkyries? It had Time Goddess. It had ninja power-ups. I feel like the set was going to sell itself just off of that. What do you guys feel about this? Would open chat? Have you left me?
Yep. Oh, sorry.
You've left me alone. Well, to be fair, I would have kind of liked to see them in Battles of Legend, right? So that everybody had access at the WCQ. This kind of reign of mercy comes right after the WCQ. So it's, in that aspect, I was actually holding off on getting the Invoked, and they will start to fall immediately after the WCQ, so they're going to hold some value till then, probably, and but I guess I'll get a small discount on playing it if I do play in the WCQ with it. It's definitely the go-to deck for me. And before short print, no! Stop that! They're probably gonna be in a different rarity than their original rarity, I'd assume. I think they'll be like supers in the set. This is an all-foil set, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 40 supers, 20 secrets. And as we've seen, most reprints in the new set have been getting downgraded to super. What did we get? Citadel was our only secret in in Dark Saviors. So I definitely think, you know, this is good. It's good for the players. It's good for us. It's good for everybody. I'm happy with it. And we'll see where the prices go from here. Definitely down, in my opinion. I think with the link announced, actually, the Ultimate could stay stable or go up, but it's definitely expensive also because there's not a cheap version of it. So it'll be interesting to see where the Ultimate goes. It could go down a little, it could stay, or it could even go up. I would almost call it on going up with the Link Monster announced because the playability of the deck goes way up. It's a very wanted Ultimate rare out of an OTS pack. Meltdown will be interesting to watch. I feel like they will put it in, but it's very weird that it's not named. They named ALEISTER over Meltdown. Maybe that's the one card that'll get the rarity bump. ALEISTER Secret Rare. That would be actually pretty cool. And MECHABA will probably be a super rare. People will still want the highest rarity secret, but this will go way down. It's only up because you only have this option. Do you think citing a burn extra deck monster? Okay, that's for another video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. What do you think of the news in the comment section down below, since open chat has left me stranded and by myself? And how are you guys feeling the reprint train's coming? What are you hoping for in Battles of Legend now that this is here? Are you actually hoping for Brains imports in Battles of Legend, or are you shaping up in the current format to where you're like, this is pretty good and I'd like to see them after? Personally, I would have liked to see this for the WCQ. But I do understand the players who are also like testing hard now, putting in hours and hours, and they don't want the shakeup to be too great. But Golden Castle does come out before the WCQ. Tour guide from your deck on demand seems pretty good. And so there will be shakeups in the matchups you can play at the WCQ for sure out of Battles of Legends. So I'm a fan of this. I'm torn. I wanted the Link Monster to play with, but at the same time, I kind of do want to start testing seriously. So the announcement would have been cool if it was for Battles of Legend, but they're already going to have so much value. Thanks for watching, everybody.